Alright, what's up guys, Trail Chasers here. Today I just want to bring a quick little update on the Kona and slash kind of mini review in a way. I've had it for a few months now and I've used it at multiple bike parks. It's got some good lift days on it, got some good days on the local trail, just kind of testing it out and seeing how it runs. And so far I am very impressed with the bike for the price I paid. It's been super fun and I've really enjoyed my time on it. The Boxer RC is probably my least favorite thing about it right now. I think it's a pretty bad fork, to be honest. So I'm going to look into changing that pretty soon. Other than that, I have some new SDG or ODI SDG grips, which are pretty nice. I got those today. Still running the codes. Got new brake pads on the way to go in there from Trucker Co. I like the Trucker Co. brake pads for their price. Changed to a Shimano SIS green shifter cable to match the rest of the bike. Some pedals I changed out to the new Race Face Chesters. They're a very budget-oriented pedal for enduro, all mountain, and downhill riding. And the rest of the bike is pretty much just running stock right now. Stock wheel set, stock seat and bars. I did change out the bars and stem to the ones that came on my common cell. They're a little bit wider. Okay, had to change the batteries on my camera really quick. The other thing I did was turn this back to stock where it's inverted. I don't really think it changes anything, that's just how it looked. I rebuilt all the pivot bearings in the back end of the bike so it's running super smooth right now. I did drop the fork lowers and service them and check the seals, and they seem to be good, but to be honest, the fork is just not my cup of tea. I want something beefier and bigger, so we'll see what I can get. I'm going to be riding this weekend up in sunny Anacortes. Probably just one day. I don't have a ton of time, but there's some downhill trails up there that I know of that I'm excited to ride this thing on. The reason I'm not taking up the common cell is it's currently in pieces right now as I am waiting for some super cool parts to come in for it that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. And if you follow my Instagram, you probably already know what those parts are. Anyways, it's still got the ODI bumpers on there. Those are working great. The bike's been awesome. The brakes have been good. And it's held up really well. After my entire weekend at Whistler, there wasn't really anything wrong with it. I did get a nice little ding in the rim right there that you can see, but it's not that bad. So I'll take that. Other than that, like I said, I did a full just tear down and rebuild today, stripped it down to the bare frame, replaced cable on the shifter, like I said, that really needed it. The cable was actually tearing at one of the exit ports, so it definitely needed it. Rebuilt the hubs, rebuilt the pivots, redid the headset, redid the bottom bracket, made sure everything was all greased up and good to go, and just checked over that I wasn't really like bottoming out the suspension too easily. Worked on the suspension tuning a bit, and she is running like a champ right now. So I am super happy with this thing. One thing I would like to do is get a set of offset bushings for the rear shock, get a shock bearing from Tie Springs and a titanium spring on there to lighten this thing up because it is quite heavy right now. Another thing I'm going to be doing is going tubeless on the wheels and tires to hopefully lose a little bit of weight there. Other than that though, it's been a good bike. I'd like a direct mount stem up front, so I'm looking at some options currently online, and I'm about to pull the trigger on a NS Bikes direct mount stem in the oil slick color once that comes back in stock. I think those things look killer, so that'd be pretty cool because I don't like that it's not a direct mount stem right now. I think that looks a little bit wonky for a downhill bike, so that will definitely be fixed. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to bring a quick little update on this thing. It's been a great bike, like I said. My only real complaint is when you do get hard on the rear brake, you can sort of hinder the suspension on the bike. It does have a little bit of brake jack to it. It's not too bad, but I found it's kind of made me use a little bit more front brake and lay off the back brake a little bit, which I think is kind of good because I'm not sliding around as much, which is fun, but I get a little bit more traction out of the bike, and it's just pushing me to be a little bit better of a rider and a little bit more aggressive. There's a few more parts that I want to change on this thing, especially the seat clamp. I'd like a bolt-on clamp because my pants have caught on that like twice while I was at the bike park, which wasn't too fun. So I think we're going to go with the green theme on this bike. That's what I've started, and I think that's what this bike deserves, considering it is a beautiful black carbon frame with the green decals. I think it'd be a shame to do any other colors than green. That'd just be a big slap in the face to the original frame. So we're going to try and keep the build with the original intentions that Kona had when they made the bike. So that's all I wanted to say about it, and if you guys could, please drop a like and subscribe. It gives me motivation to make more videos for you guys that watch my videos. Anyways, this has been Trail Chasers. I'll catch you guys out on the trails. Bye-bye.